you're not greedy, you know what if the market will reverse, allow your trades to breed as well. So
Ngiyafika enkundleni yokutrader into ade ngifisa ukuyazi because nginokufunda nge-714 method on YouTube.
if you take 10 trades a week, which means you have your 1,000. If you use 0.10, which means you trade your week, which means you're gonna have like 5,000 profits.
Well, let's say when it's now 2 o'clock, do we wait for the first candle to close before we execute, or you just execute right at 2 o'clock?
If you have an account of 100 Rand or hundreds, use 0.01. If you have an account of 1,000, don't go above 0.10. If you have an account of 10,000, don't use a lot size more than standard lot. And guys, there's no difference in trading on your laptop, trading on your PC, or trading on a projector. It's just a dimension. Okay. Do this. So, right before we start, because I know I'm going to forget this, I want to disclose that I'm going to show you all my original channels, starting with my YouTube, where you will find my previous sessions and seminars. So this is my actual YouTube channel, where you'll find most of the content. I'm still gonna upload more. We're still working. So that is it, the 714 Method official page. As you can see there on the at 714 Method official page, right? You use that caption there. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, so fake one will not say premium over here on top. So it shows that this is the original. So far, I have like 12,600 subscribers, of which for the past few months, the number of followership has grown, which for me, what I see is a lot of people are learning the right stuff. They're learning the right information, less getting scammed. So which is quite good for them, good for you. So going there will help you because days are not the same. Whenever you feel down, you want to get a motivation, you just go and you watch the sessions. Part of consistency, the fuel of the journey. If you feel demotivated, watch the sessions. Remember why you started or what got you to start. So watching these sessions is going to assist you because some of the things I might say, you may not get them here, but then later as you watch my maybe seminar that I did in Josini, then you get a feel from there. The other one maybe that I did in PMP, you get a piece from there. So doing that will help you to stay ahead. And here's another interesting interview. So, is it choice? So here's another interview that I reckon you should watch and listen to me. Okay? That I reckon that you should watch. Why? Because over here I'm just replying to questions of which I'm commonly asked. Hey, Singis. Hey, you have vet metric. What a millionaire. So, take your time and watch this session here, which is going to motivate you. And please, I will say this. I don't know how you're going to take it, but some of you have been trading for some time. You know what you've been using, and it's got you here, which means it's haven't been working well for you as expected. Therefore, give the 714 method time. Don't mix it. Don't try to intervene it or mix it with other stuff, modify it. Focus on it alone. For if it works, you will know that this thing works. If it doesn't work for you, you will know it doesn't work for you. Stop trying to help it and putting it in other things. By that I say, stop being in too many groups. I know you have people you started with, you are still in those groups. The first mentor who motivated you by renting a Golf 7 and you still haven't paid off. So I know that we all come from different sides of motive, but I know that doesn't help. I mean, I only got to see development in my life when I blocked everything called a Forex trader. And then I just like, it's all about me. This is where I'm going. And that is going to help you as well. Just for, I don't know, maybe like if you want to do an example, take 2 to 3 months on social media, block everyone, just listen to what I say, or maybe watch my content, consume it, practice, and then you'll find your niche, you'll find your way. Yeah, but that will help you. Why? Because you know sometimes you maybe let's say you are doing the 714 method, you are analyzing this side, you mark the drawing up, okay, it's gonna go up now, and then you go to TikTok. I don't know, silent low phone, shy pants. Shy pants. This is a tool. Let's go and say. So now you have done your analysis on this side, and then you just opt into TikTok, and then you eventually just see someone talking about the same thing and say, no, this thing will go down. When your analysis was what? It's a buy. Yeah, bro? And you're like, this thing is gonna go down. Trump is saying this now. And then you just go like, hey, this guy is right. You change your direction. Yeah, bro? And then what I like about the 714 method, you know very soon. And then thing just goes up. You're like, hey, but I was right. Hey, I shouldn't have listened to that. Yeah, well. So you should trust your own understanding. You should trust your own narrative with the 714 method. Even if it's me, if you analyze and I analyze, I see something else, just trust your own. Because sometimes, I messed up. Sometimes what happens is, let's say maybe I'm out for a drive, maybe I just went for breakfast, then I come back late. So I'm like working in the office, like, hey, it's keeper, and I'm like marking here, hey, it's dropped. And then I take the signal, without carefully analyzing. And then the thing just buys. And then I lose the signal. And then this guy and the Ulwazi, they were just like, how? I don't know, I'm jail now. So they've made money. So our focus structure is not the same. Our environment is not the same. So whatever you're going to get from E714 method understanding, you put that into practice. You trust your own. You are here for yourself. Because ingane zakhe akuzona ezakhe. Yabo. Ngaphandle ke mangazi ke phela. Kuyenzeka utshele no baby mama kanti betshela nomngane wakhe yabo manje senengane awu nengane. So now when you're free, just take time, watch this content, consume our videos, Google YouTube channel. This is my only YouTube channel. Even this guy, where's that Lovell? Even this guy, Riddle Fix. Riddle Fix is that guy deals with all the scammers. Yeah, bro. He said it on TikTok. What's it? The only guy I will give my credit to is Umashai. Because I've never, and I don't see the need to scam anywhere. Why? The money is in the market. I just go there. Yeah, bro. So, even with the issue, Ubani. Who's this guy? Lower Ubani. Capital Balls. Even with him, I was like, yeah, you did the right thing. Because now, if you are working and then your work should speak for you, not this thing of taking down other people. So that is my YouTube channel, and then my TikTok is 714 official page, which has a warning. So I have a backup account. I sent it in the group. And my it's also my Telegram, because there's so many fake Telegrams here. Even some of you here, you're in the, I'll check, whoever is in the fake group, kick them out. This is my official channel here. This is my official channel. It says 12,870 subscribers. If you go to the profile there, just a description, and my WhatsApp number is 060-461-9426. I don't have any other number. My entire team, they do have TikTok accounts, but they will never inbox you. They will also never use another number and say, no, it's me. It's all fake accounts. So when you're desperate, Masha is taking it too long, this guy is selling it for 500 rand. That guy just need money for weed. When you're like, yeah. And when he blocks you, now you come back, hey, Masha, Mr. Masha. Yeah, well, whereas I told you, this is my communication channels. These are the channels that I have. If, for example, I would say on the search bar, let's see. Strong spelling some. You see? As I quote, these are all fake accounts. Remember? This is a fake account, 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 this is a fake account. You see? So when you search, just look at it. Just look at it. The first one, he used my picture, the one on YouTube. And then he says, because Foxy Group is my company. It's Foxy. Foxy Group is my company, the logo he's wearing. It's my company. And then 714 Method is a product of the company. So it's a brand. Now, you see there they changed the spelling to small f, which is 4, and then big X, EE Group. Over here, it's F, 714 Method _ official. Lana is just the name, 714 Method chats. So it's all scammers. These guys are desperate. Trust me, you will see this soon enough. No, these are the official. This is the actual channel. Guys, but you will see this. Once you learn the method and you start making money, you will opt for peace. You wouldn't see the need to bother other people. Hey, I have a special, I have this. Even for women, I'm not special. How much money would I be making if I was doing specials? Yeah, bo? I'll be so more rich than, I don't know. So, don't opt in for those things. Once you start making your money, it will be good for you, and you start moving. And I have one contact number, I have reconfirmed it. So, do you know the other skill that they do after you came to the seminar? Isn't you guys are going to post and comment? That's why they follow you back. I mean, I don't follow anyone. I follow maybe like 50 people. So they follow you back, right? And if they see that you were in my seminar, they inbox you. Hey, my bro, thank you for coming. Hey, I saw you. Hey, that was a very good question. Yeah, so how about we start business? When are we starting? Nandaban mean. You take what I say, you don't do nothing. I don't give a fuck. I'm rich. But the reason why I'm saying I don't care, it's because you should take accountability. It's your responsibility. I'm only assisting you in showing you how. So whether you come here, you just listen, and then you go back home, you sleep on it. You are the one who's not going to see the result. But I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm still going to continue doing what I'm doing either way. So you should take action, mark this day as the beginning of a new dawn. Okay, now, let's get to the charts. Okay, let me do this in a classic way. Let me not start with the charts. Let me start with questions. You will ask me a question, I will do the depiction. Does you understand that? Ngiqala ngosisilapha unjani thina umbuzo wakho ana umbuzo angibuzo sondela umakho lo Mark ngicela umbuze wena udlala ngoma OLED wena ufuna uma OLED abuze yonke imibuzo enzimali bese pha wena uyabuza unzima. Guys, those who are in universities, I always advise most parents, yabo, awobaba lapha ngiyazi mashonisa ukuhleli la. But my advice is, if you are a parent usukhulile, you have ingane who's in university, make sure what you introduce them to me, not personal. I'm personal, but just online, have them exposed. They grab the content, they practice. Maybe you may give them that budget. Because what may trade, fund their account and then they trade. They do it on their own. So umuntu say rest, but they're maintaining themselves. They are making money, they are able to cover their running cost, monthly cost, and all that. So when as a parent, you can go about focusing on other stuff. Even if when you are trading, we ask Melu Shinchi roof. Shinchi roof. Yabo? So you're focusing on the roof, and then she's focusing on learning. Because now it's very straining, there is one source of income, and they need us to do all these things. Whereas if you can motivate them and encourage them to actually learn, you will just tell them, just watch his videos, do as he says. That's going to save you a lot of money. Clapping and money in life, there's people of which have told that and they're doing it. Konubaba, I think it's naked truth. Nana baba ngiqala umtshela akholwanga. Wathi hayi manje nginemali engiyitholile ngifuna ukwenza ukuthi ngathi mina yabona nje leyo mali ungayenzi leyo nto leyo. Thatha leyo mali leyo uyibeke ufunde uqede uthatha ingane yakho uyifundise expose kumina sasaba nayo le class ke naye ke luckily ngam-assist ngama-sister nengane yakhe bafuni ingane right manje siyakwazi ukwenza leyo mali iyayiphilisa naye le mali ayithi uzoyenza le nto azoyenza senza into engcono kakhulu yabo. So when you see the little man ungafuni ukujabula uthi hey I have this money, even if you got money from work, whether it's retrenchment noma rough noma yini, don't get excited, just calm down yabo. So ungaphapiswa imali iyaphela. So you need to understand this, parents, please. And I'm really happy about these parents who allow their children just like because other parents when ingane zabo they talk about forex kuze kuliwe egcekeni ingane lali ngadlile yabo. So they be like hamba ufunda ngani lapho lo muntu uthi no hamba esikoleni hamba uyofunda, focus on school, bakuthathe bakugqume e-college lapho noma e-varsity bangakunikwa mali, awunayo imali yokurent, awunayo imali lo. That's why ingane igcina zenza izinto ezirong lapho, because umuntu uyathatha uyogqunywa laphana and then they are stranded, they are helpless. So umuntu naye it's survival instinct, so yabona ukuze ngisurvive nami, let me do this yabo. So let's move away from that culture, let's move away and from that community, and we can actually do more, but it's all about improving ourselves at first. Okay? All right. So, no, Kalu Lokunji, ladies first. Or maybe Okay. Mangafuna ukubuza mina nginqena ukuqala la. Ngize ngiyophuma ngithi. Bengizoyivala. Yes ma.
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
Qala ngawo.
Okay, so well, let's say when it's now 2 o'clock, do you wait for the first candle to close before we execute, or you just execute right at 2 o'clock?
Okay. Her question is, and most people they misunderstand that. Who is gold? I want to do my examples with gold. It's about le PC.
Igama lami nguSiyamthanda wakamthethwa, ngiyanibingelela nonke. Kahle into engizele la mina i714 sengifundile, kodwa bengifisa ukuyizwa kahle kumninwayo kumqalwayo ukuze ngathi ngizothola ukugculiseka kukho konke. Yeah, ilokho nje ngikuzele la mina. Ngiyabonga ethu.
Sheshe bafethu, time. It's your pause. Sonto phela namhlanje. All right. So to cover. Oh, okay. So
Alukubingelela igama lami uBanda wakwaButhelezi.
we are called guys. We are called those.
Ngiyafika enkundleni yokutrader into ade ngifisa ukuyazi because nginokufunda nginokufunda nge-714 method on YouTube, but then angikutholi kahle ukuchazelekeka njengoba bese khulumile ubhuti lokuqala, nami ngihamba emagameni akhe, abese okwami okulandelayo ukuthi how do I know ukuthi okay fine manje sengayithatha i-trade, and also can I please know the times of trading, just the specific times ukuthi ngalesikhathi now I can start trading. Mhlambe it's something like mhlambe ekseni it's 6 to 7, emini mhlambe it's 1 to 2, into kanjalo. Ngiyabonga.
Alexind? Yeah? Alexind? Right, so her question, I have an answer for yes and a no. So her question is, okay, I can do this anyway. View. I don't see times here. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay, let me record this. So for when you are watching. Right, so her question is, her question is, do you execute, it's one word for buy or sell, after the candle close, right? After the candle close, you just execute. So the mistake that I've noted that most people are doing is they will just say Masha around 2. They will just take, that's 2 p.m. Okay, let me correct this first. The time on your MT4 or MT5 is fast, or it's ahead. It's 1 hour plus from our actual time. So when I say that we use our local time, I mean you use the time on your phone, use the time on your hands, the wrist. So you use those things. I want to show something, okay? So you don't misunderstand what is actually happening. Phone. So you can do this if you have space in your house. That's just a decor, but you can do this, put the watch. But when I say clock, it's that one. You look at that and then you take action. Yeah, well, you can use the clock on the angisho on Chachamasha or hey. So the clock, when I say clock, this is a clock or a watch, right? Because when you see time, it's confusing. You use the clock or watch. So having a clock, a physical clock, put it there, it's going to help you. And the most important thing is that you're going to do that maybe for like 1 week, and then eventually you adjust to the understanding. So having the time is what you focus on, the actual clock, not the time on the charts. If it's 1 o'clock, say the alarm rings right now, it's going to say 1 o'clock on the time on the charts. It's going to be like 1 hour plus. Just like right now, it's 12. If you go there, it's going to say 1 p.m. So her question was, yeah, I drifted them because I'm trying to like provide clear explanation. So her question is, say now she's observing, the market opens here, it goes up, close, first candle, then you execute. That was the question, right? So you can do that when you are looking at a 1 hour candle. If you go to a hard time frame, you can do that. Because if you go to M15 or M5, M15 is 4 candlesticks for 1 hour. 1 hour is just one. If you go to a lesser time frame, it's going to be even more. So look at this now. When you look at the H1 candlestick, it's just one bullish candlestick. Look at the next one. Open, reversed, and then it's dropped. You see? I've taught this before. I've talking about it. Go to our Vitam, one on Netflix. So now, on 1 hour, 1 hour is a summary of M15. If you go to a hard time frame, it's simply going to summarize everything, and then it's going to be easier. So now, looking at this, and we just want 50 pips. Okay, let me use this thing. The shade. Oh, one, it even went more than 200 pips. Let's just put it on 100 pips. Just 100 pips. So understand this. What I'm putting up to you right now is, if you are trading the 714 method and you are using 1 hour time frame, just go to 1 hour. 1 hour, I don't know which colors you're using, but for me, red, it's going down, blue, it's going up. If for 1 hour the candlestick is going to be blue, which means the next one, the next two will be red. If it is red, which means the next two is going to be blue. You can just be patient. Like 2 hour max on your trade. So now let me go to M15. So if I go to M15, this is what I actually do. You see here, we had the market that's opened. And this is the actual opening time over here. This is the actual opening time here. So the market's opened here and then it went up for an hour, which is 1 to 2 p.m. 2 p.m. in this case will be 3, because I said what? The chart, it's +1. So it's ahead of us. But the actual natural time applies. So now you see we had a market that opened, it went up, came back. This is where you execute, where I drew the line. From 2 p.m., that candlestick, whether it goes up or it opens, goes down, you draw your line on the opening price. A bullish candlestick, just like it is here, opens below and then it goes up, but a bearish candlestick opens up and then it goes down. That's how the market works. But that's just general stuff. You learn that from the trend lines, you remember. So, now, market opened, it went up. Later, it broke the structure, it went down. Right? So, now, you are only looking for 50 pips. When you draw this rectangle, and you mark like this, and you put it down, 50 pips is when it says 500. You see there it's saying 500. It's very little. But let's just put it on 100 for this case, which is 100 pips, which is also easy to achieve. So it's easy. You do nothing. I remember Chorus long tequila recently. So she was blowing. She had a rough week earlier. And then someone took the videos, take me on her account. And then she watched my videos. And she did a good thing. She made money. And then she made a video. I was like, hey, this thing is working. Yeah. And then she came back. She was like, I opened a trade within 20 minutes. TP hits. and she made a lot of money. So many people are making, sometimes it's even hard for me to keep track. Some people, they phone me crying. He knows, even him. You'll find him listening there. He's also about to cry. Yeah, but it's very touching, especially for people who've never made money. There are people who will be making money for their first time. There are people who've been trading, drawing every day, but they've never made a single withdrawal, just like this guy. Yeah, so it's happening around. It's happening every day. Yeah, so when you get that breakthrough and you make your first withdrawal, your second, as I say, creates a habit. Can't my phone now again silent. You have a little phone. Put up a pool, man. The taxi Right. So 50 pips is not that much of a work. Now let me show you something. 50 pips, this is what it worked, right? So I don't want you to undermine this 50 pips thing. So it's 50 pips, right? On this 50 pips, when you use the lot size 0.01, it will be equals to 100 rand. This is the actual thing. It may fluctuate from where you're going to close your trade, but this is the actual thing. So if 50 pips can give you 100 rand on a micro lot, imagine, that's a big man, 100 rand. When was the last time someone gave you 100 rand? Exactly. So just that minor movement. Now, here's what I want you to understand. I want you to take the same thing, multiply the lot size. Based on you having practiced this over a period of time, and now you fully understand. Now we are at the point whereby you fully understand. So now you know that if you're going to put a lot size of 0.10, and then the market moves 50 pips, you just made 1,000. 1,000 for a week, that is 5,000. First time in your life. Right? You take the same trade, you do that 1,000 every week, 10,000 in 2 weeks, 20,000. You can make 20,000 easily. Yeah, working or not. Working or not. And then, same trade, same understanding, but a better lot size. That's what we want, a better lot size. It's where you can enter with confidence. Why? Hey, a nightmare. Oh, guys, come on. This is nothing. This is nothing. I've gone, ask him, I've gone 30 lots. 30 lots on gold. I've gone 30 lots on gold, but it's just moved at least, I think, like 20 pips. I made like over 100,000, I closed. Ay. You can't breathe, bro. Like, every movement matters there. Okay, so now let's understand the structure. It's the same trade. It's the same setup, but a different lot size. So if you use 0.01, for those of you who are like, maybe I was going to start small with 200 rands, 300 rands, just put one trade. Have you noticed that you can grow an account with one trade, but you always blow it with the bulk, right? But one trade can take you from 200 rands to 10,000. And when you get there, you cheat. Like high standard lots, I'd like to have you over. All right, so let me finish off with this understanding, and then we continue. So, it's based on this. Okay.
According to this graph, so
Khuluma isiZulu first. Khuluma isiZulu. Oh, hey, Lindum Pop.
sanibonani igama lami uThokozani. So Mr Mashaya ngicela ukubuza ukuthi mase usufaka i-trade yakho uyifaka kuphi lapha to be specific nje mhlawumbe ngoba thina sisaqala asazi lutho because sisibonile lo opening price we-markile manje masumamaka ngapha ngiyadideka ngazi kwenzakalani.
No, okay.
Ngiyabonga.
Yeah, all right. His question is the execution parts. Khona leya ama-amateur ke end bese ba khona leyo must. Thina all right. So for this entry, there is this first idea, right? So sometimes you'll find that the market will open here and then it just spikes up and keeps on going more, right? Later, you know it's going to come back. Then it comes back to sell. So as it comes back to sell, maybe it's till it reaches the opening price, which is where you're supposed to execute on the opening price. On the safe rule, this is where you execute. This is where you execute. Like where you press your call. So up until the market doesn't come there. So up until the market gets to that point, you do nothing, you just watch. Why you watch? Because Mashar said so, and now you know what to do. So you just wait. So there is this one, which is for a precise entry. And then the first one, it's just the general one. When the market will open and just goes up, you will sell. And then as it comes to the entry price, then you make a re-entry. But it's all based on practice. Because now going hard without having the basic, it's going to be challenging. And I don't want you to be a clumsy trader, right? So having this one, practice first and then you get it, and then the after one. Generally, when the market will go up in further lessons, you'll find that we search where the nature of the market is. Is there a previous high? Is there like a previous high of the day? Those two things. It could be maybe the previous London high session, like at noon, previous London, it goes above that and then comes back. It could be the previous day's highest price. The market will go above that at the match of this time, and then it comes back down. So those two cases are the one which are found to be most profitable. And then the market comes back down. So you can make an execution here, another one over here. Let's, for this example, double check. Okay, we've had a high there, which was a morning. And then we had this session here. So the last highs, it just went above them. And then it went down. So it went above those highs and then it's dropped. The reason why I'm saying 50 pips, it's also because I know 50 pips is worth it, in as much as people, they don't think of it. And the most manipulative thing that people have is that in order for you to make profit, you need to see a spike. In order for you to see money, you're expecting like break, retest, and then run forever. So that mentality have manipulated a lot of people into thinking that's what trading is about. And that is what they have to see in order for them to make money. Whereas there's a lot of minor things. As I say, the point is not to be a slave, right? You can try hard to learn Forex when you're sleepless, you don't sleep, you waste electricity, you stay up all night, you do nothing. And then a guy like me, like, okay, I'm just going to sleep all day, wake up at 11, just go there, do what I do, I'm done. When you've been up. So hard work doesn't pay. You are just a slave. You're supposed to work in the mines. So understanding this now, the same structure, the same perception, different lot size, mind you, you gain lot size confidence as you trade. Because what I'm teaching you here, you're going to see it consecutively over a period of time. So if you see me wearing like this, and then you see me wearing like this tomorrow, and then you see me wearing like this the day after, you learn to trust me because it's easy for you to recognize me. Anything broke. So you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again. So now that's where you learn to trust it because you're like, for sure. So now, as I say, be careful of greediness. Trade averagely. Because if you can use 0.01, if you take 10 trades a week, which means you have your 1,000. If you use 0.10, which means you trade your week, which means you're going to have like 5,000 profits. And then for the bosses, of course. And then what I like about in Forex, the more money you have, the more money you make. Eventually, it's like that. So the more I have people who are making like $500,000 every week. Trading their own money. No, I'm one of those people. So I have people who really are doing most on these things. So now, with what I'm showing you here, it's actually vice versa. If you have an account of 100 Rand or hundreds, use 0.01. If you have an account of 1,000, don't go above 0.10. If you have an account of 10,000, don't use a lot size more than standard lots. Just do that. Unless if it's fundamentals and we like to play around with money. So unless it's fundamentals, we don't care. We just go find our 5K, 20K, we go all in. If it blows, it blows. If we make money, we make money. There's no one to blame. Unless if it's that case. So understanding this, going this side, and understanding it's going that side. Which means if you want to make more, go to your mashonisa, make a loan, increase your lot size. You increase your lot size. Okay? So, yeah. To summarize your question once more, you don't enter right after the candle close unless you're looking at 1 hour time frame. But if it's M15 or the lesser time frame, you just wait for this hour. So see where the direction is. Did the market go up? Then it's going to fall. Did the market go down? Then we eventually were expecting a rise. I will give you another deeper description. I just choose UTG. That's why I'm going to say 797. Where patat. Right. Okay, next question. Oh, yes. So hamba anjani? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, ngaphambi sakho so lokho sithi 333 333 uze nga confuse yapot. Oh, mic. Oh, mafethu mengiqale ngala. Ngikwaza lo mjeta sengiphumala.
Sure mfethu. Ngiyabona lapha la wenze khona ukuthi i-execution yenzekaphi. Kodwa manje kuno line osuvele ikhandlela seliqalile. So siqala ku line exactly noma la kuqala khona ikhandlela.
Okay. So his question is, where do you enter? Do you enter exactly here or you enter where the candlestick starts? The point is, sometimes, I think this one thing, because I've been a trading freak. Now, when I say freak, I will tell you where the markets will open, where the markets will close, the high of the day, the low of the day. It's going to go to this point. So that got me to be a freak. And then I realized one thing. No matter how precise you want to be, spread won't allow you. So it's spread, it's that 2 lines that you see there, which is basically how the broker make money. They charge you that difference. So you want to buy at 100, they put you at 120, something like that, a spread. So, because of spread, it's hard for me to say, wait for this, wait for it. As long as the market is around there, just execute. Because as long as you're not greedy, you know what if the market will reverse. Allow your trades to breed as well. So Just enter around there, and then you wait to see how it moves. Khona amafani yini? Nangiputweni. Right, so just execute around there, and then you wait, because spread is the one thing that's, even if you try to be precise, it's just kind of hard for it to do it. Yeah, well. So, put your stop loss. For stop losses, put them, once you see a clear reversal, just put them there on top. Maybe someone's still going to ask that. Okay, let's take your question. All right, now I'm going to
Sanibona.
Phamsi voice first. Khona mathe imfit lapha it's Phamsi voice.
Sanibona.
Mbone ususe move.
Igama lami nguthandanani wamteshani. Qamuka emzinto around Scottburg. Umbuzo wami lana uthi nalo horizontal line lo esubekayo. Umbuzo wami usubeka ku opening yango 1 noma yango 2.
Yango 1.
No, uthi ngeke ngezwe ngathi bekhuluma
Opening yango. No, the time thing, I think the time on the platform it's +1. 1 hour ahead. That's why when I mark here, it's going to say 2. But the actual time, it's 1.
Live phone in one.
Now say phone in. Yeah, fine. And guys, there's no difference in trading on your laptop, trading on your PC, or trading on a projector. It's just a dimension. Yeah, blow la apparently zero fast. Yeah, blow la list there. But there's no difference. It's just a dimension. So don't be confused about this. 1 p.m., the best way to do this, as soon as you set your alarms, that's the first rule. You set your alarm to 1 p.m. As soon as your alarm rings, you go to your phone, you put a line right there. As soon as your phone rings, you go to your charts, you put a line, and then you wait. That is going to bring less confusions. Because if you're going to wait for 2, and then you come back like, is this one? Is it this one? Is it? So you get confused. So when the alarm rings, you just put the line and then you leave it. Maybe you set another an alarm at 1 p.m., an alarm at 2 p.m. So the one at 2 p.m. will be for execution. So you know what, now it's time to execute. So you know what you execute afterwards. Where were we? Or la pe move bese sizangala. Abanga la clearly ikwili ngala. Nina ngala na sing focus abantu nabanemali.
Sacela usenzele ama-example kusukela ngoMonday kuze kube uLesihlanu.
Uthini? Ani? Hayibo. Uzokwenzani wena? Wena uzokwenzani?
Ngizokwazi ukuthi ngenze njani kusukela kusasa.
Mina ngifuna ukwazi inkinga yakho. Phela akwazi wenza the whole job. Mina ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi from what you've done, usala kuphi? Yabo? Mina I need to know, because if you really do it, uzobona inkinga ila. Because I can talk, but right now talking about this is more like bragging, because I talk about what I like. But that is not the point. I need to know where are you? From what you've done, is it working out? From what you've done, what is lacking? And then we fix there. Because if I wanted to talk about it, it's there. Okay, just go to my YouTube channel, try how to trade 714. It's there. It's back testing. Yeah, but it's different. Right now, I cannot do that because it's going to take a lot of time. And I'm trying to fill the gaps. When what you want me to do, it's a session, like teaching straight. Yes, who's this side?
Sanibona. Igama lami uThengiwe Ninela. Ngitradeile 714 and ngawenza umehluko ngayenza nemali. Kodwa into engishayayo
Mama.
Okay, into engishayayo ngishaywa mase kune immediate reversal. Angibe ngisabona ke lapha.
Mase?
Immediate reversal.
Oh, yes,
bese
yes.
vele si-reverse.
Oh, yeah.
Then enye into ebuyingishaya i-market continuation.
Okay.
Ngingasaboni ukuthi okay la izoqhubeka or fanele ngenze kanjani.
All right.
Ngiyabonga.
Right. So her question is, guys, those who are blowing, you young guys are blowing too much. Focus on the sugar mamas. Come on, say you win another Chris. Yeah, that. Okay. So her question, I've noted it down because I've got it several times. The question of continuations and immediate reversals, whereby the market will just, higher, higher. Well, you're like, yabu, yabu, higher. Okay, so let me find, I think we've experienced this a bit more last week because the market was just bullish. So even right now, I'm still trying to find, I was talking to the guys who would say, I need to find a way of which will make this much easier for many people. Because I've noted also, even with myself sometimes, I get confused. Yeah, we're thinking and assuming that, okay, the market is now about to change direction and go down. So let's do an example of these two examples, right? So we have the actual time here, which is 1 p.m. 1 p.m. SAST. Okay. So, and then let's assume here we have an opening price. So from this opening price now, okay, let me put the notation to clarify what is it. I'm gonna say it's okay, that's the example we're doing, immediate reversal. So what I'm actually talking about here is the markets will come from the opening price, drop. So as it is dropping, you are assuming that just put that there. So as the market is dropping, you are assuming that the market should what? Should buy, right? That is the lesson. So only to find that the market will be like, not today, bro. Yeah, bro. And then the market just goes here, touch base, and then drop. So this is what I call an immediate reversal because it's not expected. So market just goes there, touches, and then reverses. So when this happens most of the time, it happens at a point whereby we think that the market has made a reversal and it's going to the upside, and then it just turns, and then it comes back down. Often also, you will find such setup on a bearish, on a bearish market. It keeps on dropping and dropping and dropping, and we are assuming that it's gonna continue in that direction. And then as it comes up, we're like, okay, now it's buying, but it just goes and touches on the opening price. The most important thing about this setup, it will always sell on the opening price. Not above it, not below it, just there. That's where your entry will be. So this is one of the specific things about what I teach you, that is where the markets will react. Even if it goes up, when it comes down, reacts right there. If it goes down, when it comes up, reacts right there. But whichever decision it's going to do, it's going to come from that opening price. Typical example. Say I'm selling you this phone for 50,000. I'm selling it for 50,000. How much are you going to buy this phone? In Patala 1.5 in. Near to I'm actually 50,000. Taibu 50,000 and I'm going to tell 1.5. Okay, so let's suppose now you are buying this phone. I'm selling this phone for 50,000. What price are you going to buy this phone at? You see? Why? Because the trading price is the same. So why now when you go to the market and you're buying or selling, you change your decision? Because whether the market buys or the market sells, it's going to do so from one particular price. Yeah, bo? If it's going to buy from one specific price. If it's going to sell from a specific price. It's not just random price action. Just sells, buy, sell. So knowing this alone has put you in a position of eliminating so many unnecessary trades. Because now you'll not just go to the market guessing. Yeah, well, what is he going to do? It's going to sell around there. Just sell. Yeah, well. So you know when. And when you come to that price, you either buy or sell. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. Hit your stop loss, and then it closes off. Right? And we also need to learn to accept losses. She's gone. We need to practice to learn to accept our losses. Why? Because now you could have an account of 1,000 rands. You put your trades. The loss goes to 100 rand, 150, 120. You are watching. Why? Because you think when you got a lot of money, it's going to hold. Then the market keep on continuing. You add another trade to support the reversal. And then the market keeps going to a point where your account gets to be phased out. Of which is very wrong. We need to learn to accept our losses. I'd put it in this way. If you are looking to make 50 pips as a target, maximum, if the market will go into 50 pips loss, just take the loss. Accept the loss because the next trade can surpass the loss. Yeah, but I've seen this. When you're really genuinely trading the 714 method, you can lose on Monday, lose on Tuesday. The next 3 days are guaranteed you're going to kill it. You may lose 2 days, 3 days, you're going to kill it. Even if you lose 4 days, 1 day that you make profits covers all the rest. Yeah, bo? So, why should you be ignorant and say, no, I'm patient and this? Because now, if you want to think, Forex knows which one you are rich, you're trying to defend, the Malak is open. Yeah, bo? And the municipality, no one is going to sponsor you. In Forex, nobody sponsors you. Thank you for watching this far. Make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section, you like the video and you share with your friends. But mostly, I would like you to join my community of the 714 method as we do our live trading everyday interaction whereby we get to ask and answer your questions. Right. So remember, we're also trading with XM, our trusted broker. Open an account under XM, use the code COPY714, which is whereby you will send an account number on our WhatsApp to prove that you have registered your account. And remember, XM will give you a 100% bonus when you make a deposit. So if it's your first time with XM, they will give you $30 worth of credit for you to trade and make money. The good thing is you are not alone. In the community, that's where we're gonna get more interaction and business market updates whereby we are all observing how the market is moving on a day-to-day basis. See you on the other side.